Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I wasn't going to do a day stream, but then kabam, dropped a deal. A big deal. Well, at least in my opinion, it was a fairly big deal. So we're gonna discuss it. I've already bought it on the main. I'm probably gonna buy it on the mini. It is that good. I typically don't spend very much money, if any, at all on the mini account, but there's just too much in that one to kind of pass up. I'll show you some of the details on it as we go. But welcome in. Let's see. Trying to test out a different chat thing, and I'm going to see if it works. It worked for that message at least. There we go. That deal's actually pretty good. I went ahead and got it even after not spending for a while. I haven't spent in a long time either. I bought the Platinum Pass, but I think that was the last money I spent. So that was 30 days ago, and before that, I don't remember what the last time I spent was. So, yeah, it was a pretty darn good deal, I must say. Very, very pretty deal. Very nice rewards. Lots of good stuff. It's going to take a while to claim all of them. It just is. It's not going to be instant gratification on all of it, but there was enough in there. There was enough in there for me to be very, very interested in it. So, yeah, we'll get into that some. There is a new daily thingy out, or weekly, or side quest, or whatever it is, the top of the charts quest. So we've got that we're going to run. Some decent rewards in there for a side quest. It's not huge by any stretch of the imagination. I will need to spend some Mysterium before we run it. So let's go ahead, and while people are getting in here and maybe coming from other streams and things like that, or watching other streams and coming to this one later, why aren't you watching me first? Anyway, we do have to spend some of this stuff to go ahead and see. I think we'll do 2 of these. That gets me a whopping 2 Sig Stones. But that gets a chunk of the Mysterium out of the way. And you know what? We've got enough. We might as well buy these as well. It's lonely in here. Yeah, tell me about it. You should be on this side of it. I'm all alone all the time. We'll do 1. We'll do 1. We'll do 1. And we'll do 1 more of those. There's some folks coming. I bet we can get some folks in here. I don't know how, I don't know why, but we'll get some folks in here. Hey, Red One, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So, yeah, deal pretty decent. I'm going to check on AQ. I did get it started for everybody. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at this. Boom, right on up through. Took Warlock out. Fairly healthy. I'm a good mood. And you know what? You know what else puts me in a mood? I didn't say good. I just said in a mood. Alliance War Season, what are we up to? 63 starts today? Is that it? Is it 63 we're at? It doesn't say. It just says new season. I think it's 63. I can go back and look. I can look at videos on my channel, and I bet you it will tell me, because it's probably the last regular video I put in there was that one. And let's see. And by the way, I will be doing probably another stream tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's 62. Sorry, 62. I fast forwarded this one. See, it was wishful thinking that I could be ahead in time. Hey, John. Mr. Darkness, what's going on? Boo, also good afternoon. Hey, good afternoon to you. All right. So. I'm assuming, Darkness, you bought the deal, like in about half a second after seeing it. I've got too much junk still out on my desk from the Summoners Fest. Oh, by the way, I am wearing my Summoners Fest t-shirt. I don't know if I can turn around so you can see the back of it. I can't see when you see the back of it, so, there's a little bit of it. kind of hard to show with it on my body. Maybe I'll take it off my body and show it at some point in time. But trying to see, no, it's not the same thing. It's on the back of that. All right. Anyway, yeah. You know what? Let's get into the deal. Let's get into it. Nah, you know what? We're not going to, but we're going to go big screen. We're going to get into something. I did do a little rank up before that deal came, just to show people, just for full transparency, and because I want to try something out. I did take Black Cat up to rank 3. So she's now rank 3. You may have taken 2 whole seconds, but yeah, I bought it pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty darn good investment. It for the money. I don't think there's ever been a return. You know, the level deal was good. The level deal is good. That one took it up to the next level. Absolutely flipping crazy. If you haven't logged in game yet, look at that deal. That deal is just wow. Yeah. So I did take her up. I do need to put a different relic on her. Well, not necessarily a different one. I want to use the more powerful one on her, and we'll get it off Black Widow at Deadly Origin. And we'll put it there. I only spend on passes and things like this. Feels like that. Yeah. That's what I do on my Mini. I only spend on passes on the Mini, simply because on the Mini, because I don't run it very often, I don't get a lot of the boosts and potions and things like that. And that is just a nice, inexpensive way to get those things. So yeah, definitely. Kabam got banned on Twitch. Yeah, it was a 24-hour ban. I've been watching some of the chats on it. It's not for what most people think. It was not for the drops and the way they were doing it. They had that cleared ahead of time. It was for something else, and it was just a timing issue. If you basically at the event, they were playing, I won't go into it, but it was just a timing issue. They've got it all cleared up. It should be back to normal. Dave is actually talking to the Twitch folks now to make sure it doesn't happen again. And holy moly. Wow. What a way to start a stream. Have to give out much love there to my buddy Curd. Thank you. You said you were going to do it. You don't need to, but thank you. I appreciate it. There we go. 5 gifted with Darkness getting 1. Juan Valdez. Yoldza Yo. Oh, Dread got 1 and Ray. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely awesome. And while that goes through its thing, I'm going to be doing some relic work here. I need to find a skill, decently ranked high relic for Black Widow Deadly Origin. I'm not going to put on I typically would do the Black Widow one, but I think the only one I've got there is, well, you know, rank 4 may be okay. Yeah, what the heck, we'll give that to her. It doesn't benefit her. See, that one just doesn't benefit her. So we're going to find something that benefits our Black Widow Deadly Origin. I want something with some oomph to it. I want something... Crit rating wouldn't be bad. You know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to give this one... Wow, she's not one of the recommended for this one. She's getting it anyway. And let's go ahead and level it up. I'm surprised I don't have... I could probably... You know what? Before we do that, I probably have a 6-star relic very similar to it already ranked up that isn't really being used by anybody. I've been just throwing relics on people at this point. Oh, you know what? I don't. Okay. Okay, let's level it up. Hey, Andy, what's going on? Let's see. My man, thank you. I'll kindly have to make sure I hit you back this weekend after Summer's Fest. Yeah. Luckily, Vernon, because the issue was from the Summoners Fest weekend. Luckily, it happened after. It would have been really bad if it happened during. So, yeah, just poor. You know, it was an issue of timing, and you know they'll work it out. When you think about it, you know, Kabam has done one live stream for an hour roughly every month, and all of a sudden they're trying to do 2 days, 8+ hours a day. It's a big undertaking. I think Kabam should be able to draw some interesting data from the 2 progression deals. They were spaced pretty apart. Yeah, I agree, John. Completely agree. All right, so that's done. So for those just joining, I took Black Widow, or not Black Widow, I took up Black Cat to rank 3 and threw her in my Battlegrounds deck. And that's kind of what I was going through there. So, deal. The good stuff. And thank you again, Kurt. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So, here's what I'm getting from... Oops, that's the wrong button. My big thumb hit the wrong one. Hey, Hoopster. So, here you go. Here you go. Here's the deal. You can see there is 1 7-star. Oh, people are tagging me in chat. Stop tagging me. I'm streaming, dag nabbit. Okay. 1 7-star there. And this is just some of the stuff that's yet to come. So when you get to the level of 10 7-star rank 6, you get 2 of these suckers. You get 2 tier 5 alphas. There you go. There's 3 Titan crystals. When you get 5 7-star rank 6s, 157-star rank 5s. You get a bunch of units. 55, you get some, tier 5 alphas. 15 rank 5 champions, you get a bunch more tier 7 basics. These are things that are a long way to go. More units, 5 3 to 4 gems when you hit 70 rank 4s. I think probably Yusafa is probably the closest one to that right at the moment. Let's see, I've had Black Cat for the longest time, not been able to dupe her. Definitely purchase it as well. It's worth it even over the long run. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, not the tower climb in Battlegrounds. I'm referring to the actual tower climb side event. I'm blown away with a deal for $50. All that you start. Oh, yeah. So we're just now getting down to the stuff that I qualify for. So that's stuff there in the future. Decent looking, absolutely incredible. So stuff for the future is sitting in there. That's all future stuff. Now, when you buy it, you get 3 Valiant crystals and 1,000 units. That's pretty nice. So for $50 right there, 3 Valiant and 1,000 units, that almost pays for itself right there. Now, let's start seeing what we did get. We're gonna go down to the bottom because here's the stuff that you get at level 1. There's some more stuff for the future by the way down there at the bottom. 125 rank 6. Going to be a long time. 40 rank 6. Okay, so long way away, but here we go. I'm going to go bottom up. So at 50 7-star champion, just 50 general, you get 2 1-2 gems. Pretty decent. Yeah, it's come out. I'll show you where it's at here in a second, Jarrell. At 115 rank 1 champions, you get 5 7-star crystals. Pretty decent. 250, I'm at 200 even 7-star champions. So I've got 50 more to go, and I'll get 1,500. Other things that I got, this is kind of level 2. So 10 rank 2 champions, you get 2 more 7-star. At 40 rank 2 or above, you get 2 to 3 gems. At 100 rank 2 or above, you get 5 1-2 gems. Cleared all that. 225, not to that level yet. 10 rank 3s, you get 3 more 7-stars. 30 rank 3s, you get 2 tier 5 or tier 7 basic. 85 rank 3s, you get 5 2 to 3s. At 5 rank 4s, you get 4 more 7-star champions. At 20 rank 4s, you get 3 more tier 7 basic. So, all of that said, all of that long-winded crap there that I just read, here's what I ended up with. I ended up with 50 today. 1,000 units, 3 Valiants, 15 7-star crystals, 5 T7B, 7 generic 2 to 3 rank up gems, 7 1-2 generic rank up gems. Not a bad deal for $50. Really isn't. So, now that I've gone through all that, now I'm going to claim all of them. I don't think we're going to open stuff yet. We may rank some champions up, but I'm not going to open up. I've got to decide what I want to do with my 7-star crystals. And I like how that keeps popping it to the top. And the thing's frozen. There we go. So that puts us in good shape with rank up resources. I don't know where everything's going. Things are bouncing around in this stupid box all over the place. As it can only happen. I don't know why it's not, they don't stay in the same spot for more than 10 seconds. It's like, catch me if you can. All right. So there we go. We can go check out the inventory now, and let's see what we've got. Am I going to do the 9.4? I probably will do some of it. All right, so looking in the champion items tab, which is where the majority of this stuff goes, you look at the 1 to 2s. I now have 7 rank 1 to 2 in overflow. So 10 total. 2 to 3s, I've got 7 total. I think I had used all of them, so the 7 I got were the ones I've got. So there we go. We've got that, and now looking at the catalysts, I am at cap with 8 tier 7 basics. My bottleneck right now is going to be tier 4 alphas, but those are fairly cheap, and well, we can buy those with Radiance. So if we come over to the Radiance store, I will probably wait for it to reset at this point, because I did buy 6 of the ones already. 7 of the ones already. I guess what I've got in my inventory is what I bought. I will probably buy the last 3 because I'm fairly good on Radiance, and just try and start gearing up some tier 4 alphas. Along with that, we can come, not the Alliance tab, that doesn't help us with anything. But over here, there's our 3 Valiant crystals. Oh boy, so much fun there. But then you come over here and look at the Titan, by the way. Look at the Titan shards right here. There's 8 Titan crystals right there. I'm ready for, 20 days? Yeah, roughly 20 days. 20 days and counting for the next Titan rollover. And then there's 15, 16, 17 of those. And sitting over here as well, we have 1 Titan Nexus. And I'm going to make you guys a deal right now. Right here, right now. If at any point in time between now and 20 days, I do a live stream and we get over 100 likes, I will open a Titan Nexus at that point in time. It's a stretch. Have fun with it, but there you go. The reason I'm not really looking forward to the next group of Titan stuff, but there's really only 2 champions in this one I'm looking for out of the current one. I don't have High Evolutionary at all, and I want to awaken Cassandra Nova. That's all I need. My chances of getting it are slim. They'll both still be in there on the next one, so that's kind of my thought process there. All right, let's jump in and let's do this ladder real quick. So to get to the new side quest, it is a side quest. You just go into there, and you've got that. But first, you do have to claim something. I forgot about it. Did I already claim them? There it is. So you'll have this email, Lumitrix demands a spectacle. Claim those 3 little things there. And then we'll come here. So you want to go to the highest level possible, which for me is threat level 5. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You come in here, and fortunately they give you a preview of the map. The first one is pretty easy. Now the thing about these are you do have to clear them in under a minute, and you have to use a different champ for every fight. First level, very, very easy to do. So we're just going to come in here and we're just going to claim, you know what? Let's do them with MCOC. And we're just going to begin. And I would assume you get it back if you use it. If you quit the quest or run out of time prior to completing your prayers, will be reset on any spent. Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll get a refund if you don't clear it. So, yeah. And now we just go. This isn't the greatest counter here to, because I think didn't they fix it so that Ghost Rider is immune? Yeah, he's immune to Incinerate. He's also immune to Bleed. So, not the best counter for this guy right here. But we're going to run it anyway, because if I can't kill Ghost Rider in under a minute with a rank 4 champion, I ought to quit. And if you intercept and do things, you get Furies and different stuff in here. I'm not going to even worry about it. We're just going to kind of kill them. And there you go, 30 seconds. And he's down. Mr. Negative. Yeah, you could. I mean, there's a bunch of them that would be good for this. I'm just going with whoever. And occasionally you'll see me look over that way. I am still at work. But don't tell anybody. My boss is in a meeting, so for the rest of the day. So shh. What he doesn't know. How's everybody's day going? Who all has gotten the deal? Did you open your 7 stars? Did you get stuff? I'm tempted to open them because there is one 7-star champion out of the basic I'm missing. And, well, I do want them at some point. So there's level 1 done. Really quick, really easy. Maybe. There we go. This will be the one time your boss... If my boss watches a stream, he doesn't know who I am when I stream. He knows I do this. But he doesn't know what I go by or what I stream. I may be dumb, but I'm not that dumb. And there we go. So there's your little rewards for this one. Make sure you spend as much Mysterium as you can because there's a lot of it here. I'm probably going to have to go spend more. I thought I spent enough. All right, we're going to jump right into the next one. So here we go. Next one gets a little bit more difficult. You now have 4 that you have to take out. Same type deal. Let's jump in and do it. And we're going to keep MCOC here as the first guy. But now I can burn them. Sorry if you hear dogs barking. All of a sudden, my neighbor's dogs decide they want to go crazy, and there we go. Yeah, that's the one. There are so many resources in this game now, and I agree with KT. KT put out, I think it was KT I was watching. It was either KT or you know what? Let's try Black Cat here. Seaton earlier today, where they talked about the amount of resources and amount of currencies and things like that. It's getting to the point where it's getting a little bit crazy. I mean, all the different currencies, all the different rank up resources. You got relics in there, you've got champions in there, you've got 10,000 different currencies. Pretty soon you're going to need a PhD in MCOC to be able to play this game. And speaking of dogs going crazy, the neighbor's dogs start barking and mine comes to my door and starts whining because she hates it when they bark. So I may have to let her in here just to tell her everything's okay. Yep, let me open this real quick. It's okay, sweetie. Come here. It's okay. She is a Border Collie German Shepherd mix, and when things aren't right, she has to come tell somebody, and she doesn't rest until she does it. Are you good now? Let's let the people at least take a look at you. Come here. Come here. There she is. Hiding under my desk in my messy office that still has half the stuff from Summoner's Fest located all throughout. Okay. There you go. Now go on. And my cord now is stuck. Not where it's supposed to be. There we go. Now I can get the camera back to where it is. Hey, and the other one shows up. Let's see. Didn't Crush say they work? Yeah, they are. They're working on consolidating some stuff down here. Let's not whine at me. No. Okay, yes, I know Winnie's in here too. I know. I know. I heard it. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Winnie's coming for love too. Holy moly, I start streaming and the dogs... Okay, both of you. Let's go. Let's go, come on. Go lay down. All right. There we go. All right, next up, we've got Purgatory. Sorry about that. But if not, she'd whine at my door the whole time and I'd go crazy. You know what? Purgatory bleeds, I think. If not, she's going to now. Oh, the Border Collie will do whatever I tell her, usually. Except for when she's telling me what to do. She's very well trained. Very, very, very good at learning tricks and stuff like that. Come on. Oops. I wasn't blocking. That's right. Gave me power. Okay. And last one is a fight that I do not like. So what do you guys think? Should we open the crystals? Should we open 7 stars, or should we follow Usapa's lead and say no more 7 stars? Now, this was Isophene. I was thinking of Spiral. Too many champions getting out there. Too hard for this old brain to remember. Who's who anymore? Okay, there's level 2 done. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Had an email I had to look at real quick. All right. There's more Mysterium. There's more Class Catalysts, which is nice. I am running low on those. It's just, my bottlenecks right now are the Class Catalysts and the Tier 4 Alphas. So I'm not arguing when we get them at all. All right, we can go look at the next one after closing out of a deal. I don't even look at those. So, like I said, these get a little bit harder, a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. Now we're over to Science Champions. Just making sure there's nothing new in here. It doesn't look like there's anything new in here. So let's go ahead and go to the team select. You know what? No. We're going to run the first one every time with MODOK. The heck with it. Everybody tunes into me to watch a big old Mr. Potato Head fight. Yeah, you know, that's now become my bottleneck is the Tier 4 Alphas. Fortunately, they're fairly cheap with the Radiants. Unfortunately, you can only buy 10 of them at a time. Hey, Snoozy Apple, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. One fight down. Let's see. This guy doesn't bleed. Doesn't do much. Who do we want to use? Let's... You know, the choice of champions here isn't great. Who do we want to use? You know, well, let's use Maker. I need some Maker practice. We might as well throw the pre-fights on because we're only using them for one fight anyway. And I really wish these would be quicker and they wouldn't have to flop up that little thing saying what you're activating. It would be nice if you just boom, boom, boom. Whoops. That doesn't help. Let's get hit by Luke Cage. Of all champions to take damage from. Papa Luke. At least he puts a debuff on you so you can heal up from it. I'm not even going to worry about trying to get him back over the trap. We're just going to throw it and kill him. You should try a low-rank champion you really... Yeah, you know, I could. But at the same time, I don't play Maker very often, so I'm going to use him. Now we need a poison immune. Let's go Dust. I know that, you know, you can ramp them up, and you can do this with, you know, 5 stars, I'm sure. But I'll probably try that on the mini because, you know, the mini's going to have to use some low-rank champions. See, I'm trying to learn light intercepting too. I'm not there yet. Let's see, Mr. Sandman. He places debuffs. Let's use Zemo. You know, light intercepting in me. Somebody. If you've got a good explanation on how to do it, although I did manage to do it twice there. See, that's what ends up happening to me. I end up getting smacked when I try to light intercept. Granted, I end up getting smacked when I try to heavy or medium intercept too, so. All right, one last champion, and let's try and use Black Cat here. The other thing I need is somebody to tell me how to use Black Cat. Give me the TLDR on Black Cat. I know you need to pass the card around a bunch of times. It's at 0 right now. We can parry. We can knock her down. I think I've got to counter her heavy or something like that, or a special to get the card. See, now I've got it. Now we want to knock her down, and it'll go back over to her. And then if she throws a special and we counter, we get it. Got so much to do in game. I have EQ, the war thing. Yeah, I've still got the war, the AW showcase. I've got the 2 other side quests. Bait heavy and counter her heavy. Do that 2 to 3 times right away. Okay. My favorite thing to do. Countering heavy attacks. All right. We are done with that. That's as far as we can go for today. Let's say I didn't think I had a meeting. Somebody's starting up a meeting from yesterday. I think they meant to go in and watch my replay and get my notes, but they hit start meeting. Yeah, we just barely squeaked in under the Mysterium cap there, but there you go. That's the ladder. That's the first 3. That's all you can do. You can go buy more right now. If the game wants to do anything, it is frozen. There you go. If you want more entries, you can go buy more and get, for $4.99, it's not bad. You get 2 entries and you get a 20% champ boost. If you want to kind of rush things along. I'm sure we'll get them eventually anyway. Hey, Egg, what's going on? Mr. Alan Gold, welcome in. All right, so that's that. That's everything. We have nothing else to do. Oh, I need to claim these. I probably screwed up. Because, oh, no. Okay, it's tomorrow. Okay. All right. Hey, EJ Soul 25. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. All right. Should we? So things left to do. I did run the classic difficulty, so I've run through that. I do have elder difficulty left to go. One of the things I'm going to do before long, because my next rank 4, I've already figured out who I want it to be. I'm going to wait until I get the rest of the shards for that. And there was another follow on Twitch there that just popped up and I missed it. There's a way for me to do this here. Hold on. I know there was a way for me to see this. I saw it yesterday. Aha! This was the way, I think. Yeah, it was Reese Wolf. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. There we go. I knew there was a different way for me to view things on Twitch than watching just the stream itself. So, thank you for the follows. Thank you for all the good stuff. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till I run through the event quest. That should give me enough of the Awakening Gem shards there to open another Awakening Gem before I decide, because my next rank 4 comes down here somewhere, day 80 something. Comes from this right there. We will get the card. I guess I could have looked at it over here because he's actually in the store. Is this guy right there? That'll be my next rank 4. I'd like to awaken him with a Mystic Gem, so I'm praying when I do that, when I complete the crystal and I open it, I hope it's Mystic, because that's who I want to take to rank 4 next. I'm not going to take him unawakened. So if I don't pull a Mystic, he gets that sucker. Getting off that screen as soon as possible. I don't want to accidentally use it on somebody. All right, so we're going to jump in for another day of the grounds battle. But before we do that, I do have to do something. Let's swap masteries. I hate having to pay 35 units to add the extra mastery point in there, but I have 1 mastery point to spend. And what I think I'm going to do with it is I think I'm going to put just 1 point into Tech Collar, or Collar Tech, or whatever you want to call it. The little blue thing, because it does help some of the champions I've got. I am running a few techs. The other stuff, pretty much standard. I want the deep wounds on there at 5 out of 5 for this meta, because I do have a lot of bleeders that I'm using. So I think I'm just going to go Collar Tech. The other thought that I had was I could put 1 point in Assassins. I don't think it's super useful. I could put the other point here in Cruelty. Once again, don't think that the return there is worth it. So yeah, we're going to try Collar Tech and just see. It's only 4%. I do have more levels unlocked. I'm working on getting level 5 unlocked. 50 gold. I think it's worth it. And over here, I also have 2 out of 3 of Iniquity. I thought about going 3 out of 3 there. That was a possibility. But I think I just want to try Collar Tech for now. And what I've got to do now is come over to Battlegrounds. So, convoluted way of doing this. You go into your deck, and you update the masteries right there. So there we go. We have all our masteries in there now. The deck is looking like this. A few rank 4 Sig 200s. Don't have all my rank 4s in there, but we've got enough. Then we got rank 3s and a couple. I may pull AA out of there. I haven't used them yet. I did take Kate out. For whatever reason, I'm struggling using Kate in this meta, so she's gone. I just haven't been able. I'm taking way too much chip damage with her, and I think that's going to be the case with AA as well. I'll take too much chip damage and send them all packing. I replaced Kate with Black Cat. So I probably won't do any better with Black Cat than I do with Kate. But it just Feels right. And this is only day number 2 for me in this meta, so please be nice, please be kind. If you've got pointers, please give them my way. I started doing better near the end of the stream last night. That's a little better. Started off 4 losses in a row in the meta, so. Well, I can tell you, any meta that's going to require me to intercept, I'm going to struggle with. That's always been a weak point in my game. It's been a weak point since day 1. I can do it when I don't have to. The mini is, the mini hasn't even started the climb yet. I'm going to start that this week. So yeah, I'm not. What I've got in there, I think I'm going to ban that. Yeah, if I don't have to intercept, if I can just play normal and don't have to intercept, I am perfectly fine doing it. As soon as you tell me I have to intercept, I force them. So it ends up being not good. Trying to force intercepts in this game never really works. Wanted to try that Black Cat, but when there's Mole Man and Ironheart sitting there, granted, I only took one of the 2. I'm not gonna go with Black Cat over those 2. The side quest is not necessarily. I did it without intercepting. Now we can try Black Cat though, baby. Let's go there. I don't think he's got Stark. Let's go there. I'm exactly like you. I can't intercept when I have to. Makes BGs. Yeah, it does. If I'm running arena, I intercept all the time. No problems at all. But you get me to a war node and it says, ebb and flow intercept. I'm gonna try and force one. I'm gonna be so focused on the intercept, I screw up. Let's go that way. So yeah, I kind of struggle there. Hey, Rishi Kumar 475, thank you for the follow on Twitch. All right, let's see how we do here. Like I said, it's a mindset thing, and I know it. I know how to intercept. I know how to look for it. But when that's all I'm focused on, it makes it so much harder to intercept. It's just not fun. Let's see. I kind of thought he may go Medusa there. Hey, Isaiah Fonseca 04, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. All right. I know these get dropped off fairly quick anyway, but we're going to do them. What do I think of the deal release today? Absolutely phenomenal. It took me 2 seconds maybe to decide I wanted to buy it. I knew I should have thrown that with the special. We'll get the auto block out of the way with special attacks here. Ah, I said I was going to do it with the special attacks, and I didn't. What a pain in the butt to fight. Gotta hope he died somehow. You know, every opportunity this game has had for it to do an auto block, it's managed to do it. Wow, he didn't die. I'm kind of screwed here now. Not gonna lie. I needed him to die there. If the Egg Realm event has a Bastion title that's egg based, I may have to go for it. I think that would look good on you. I don't like. I thought the draft was okay until he got that Medusa. And it sucks that, for whatever reason, why? Okay, should be good there. That's kind of buying one right there. I got a plan. What's the deal with these eggs? Who knows what the deal with the eggs are? Okay, I've got an idea. I don't think it's going to work. But I didn't draft really enough defenders. I'm having to buy attackers on defense. Got the pre-fights. Not that they're hugely important, but I did forget them. No! Thank you. No. I'm screwing it up. Just get back. Now throw a special. I've lost. No, that did not hit me. That hit me too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, typically I like the Maker, but I have just screwed this fight up so bad. Not even worth... I'm not even going to stay there for the last bit of it. That's embarrassing. I was so... See, there were what I was talking about exactly. I was so focused on the intercepts, I forgot to pay attention to the rest of the fight. I may have won. I may have been able to... He may not have been able to do anything, but I doubt it. I just... Okay, let's focus up. I really think I'm going to take... You know, Nico's not doing much for me in this meta. She really isn't. Not being able to start off the fight with the debuff immunity on there is really no bueno. I mean, it really hurts. Because that's where she gets her debuffs from and all that to get more power quickly. I probably, with her, should wait and try and build up to a special 2 and then drop the buff immunity on there. But... we'll see. The other thing that I wish in this entire meta that they would have done is make it so special intercepts count. Yeah, I love the Maker. I don't like him so much in this meta, but he can do some things. You know, he is got a lot of utility. Okay, defense. Probably defense. That's the best attack option that's in there. I could use a reroll there, but... Hey, Dread, what's going on, my friend? The grind's going. It ain't going well, but it's going. What you want to do with Maker is special 1, special 2. Pretty much. We're going to drop that. This is probably a little bit of a throw. But I want to see where he goes there. Okay. Since he did that, we're going to go here. Oh, they do count. Interesting. I haven't been able to... I maybe it's because I've not thrown them at the right time or something like that they haven't been counting. Oh, I saw him moving and I thought he was coming in. Shit, and I'm dead. Yeah, this meta and me just don't. I just don't. Oh, that had nothing to do with the defender. That was just me. It was pretty much a throw round anyway, but I wanted to do better than that. If I could have got off a special too, I could have done some damage at least. I think I'm going to try and focus more on special intercepts. I could have won that. Because I could have outdamaged him if I would have just played decent. Let's see. Evening, Sefasi. Will you be spending this cyber weekend or for banquet only? I'm on 33k units. Well, the good thing is one of them is usually a unit deal. One of them is typically a pay deal. So I'll probably do both. What I've been telling people all along is Cyber Weekend is going to be more of your sure thing. It's going to be lower qualities of things, but you're going to know exactly what you're going to get and how much it's going to cost. Okay, so that's good. That is a very, very good thing right there. The banquet is higher rewards, but it's a gamble. So it all depends on what you'd rather have. To me, I like the sure things. I don't like RNG. I prefer banquet, or I prefer cyber over banquet. But at the same time, I've got about 33,000 units. The banquet is usually, or cyber weekends usually okay as far as money spend goes, and I plan on that every year. And why are you not? What are you doing? Thank you. Nice light intercept there, Photon. Chick, come on. Any other time, I'd be holding block and you'd throw it like that. Vox or Kushala or Call to upgrade as a 6-star unawakened. I think if you're still going through content, I think Kushala will do more for you than Vox or Call. Let's see. Thoughts between 2R4s, Kushala, Dark Phoenix, and Jack. Depends on they're different champions. Depends on what you need, Hoopster. If you need a very good Mystic that can, handle some tricky Cosmic champions, Kushala. If you need a Defender, Dark Phoenix. If you need somebody who can handle your tricky Mutant champions, Jack. They are 3 very different champions. I think we'll finish top 1% in Banquet this year. Yeah, I'll use my units in Banquet. Okay, now I have the edge. I've got to be a little careful here with Carolina. See, now they tell me, they said it all the time at the thing at Carolina. I've got my brain trained to say Carolina. I just want to sit in the sun. I was kind of surprised by that stun, I'm not going to lie. All right, throw one more. I'm too far away. That hurt. I should be okay there. Okay. We may have won one, boys. We may have won one. Don't look now. And that, by the way, I got the intercept there with the special. Yeah, it was a nice little light intercept. I'm trying. This old dog is trying some new tricks. And look at that. We don't get many of them. We've got to celebrate the ones we do. I don't think the bonus is in the web store. I think it's game only. I didn't look. You know if Kabam announced a skill change? No, it's supposed to be today. Let's go check X. It's supposed to be today. But that team is also probably busy trying to do other things. Nothing on the Twitterverse or the Xverse or whatever. If it's Kingpin, I'm spending everything, baby. Yeah, they did. Well, I don't know if it's been public. It was not what's been circulated. They had a little bit of a timing issue with some, copyrighted material that they used during the live stream, where the contracts and all that didn't get signed and back until afterwards. So it was just a little bit of a time differential thing there, and they've got it all worked out. It's a 24-hour thing. They'll be back. Had nothing to do with the drops. The drops will be cool. The drops will be The drops will be back and working. Good Lord, I can't talk. Some days I just struggle with words. Hey, thank you, Dersagan 80. I could call you Sir Dragon and just switch the S and the D. It would be easier on my brain, but there you go. And maybe some other letters in there, but there you are. Didn't I just fight somebody in Forever? No, it was in 4Play. I fought somebody in 4Play. Now I'm fighting somebody in Forever. Neither of us wasted very much time banning champions there. I didn't even see their title. I'll have to go back and look. I can feel it in my plumes. Ah, okay. Hey, he's got a rank 4 Sig 200 Black Widow Deadly Origin. Man, I cannot beat this guy now. I cannot beat him. I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw. That is incredible. That rank 4 Black Widow Deadly Origin. Much love for you, my friend. Cannot say enough. That is awesome. I've wanted to do that with mine. I haven't, but that's incredible. GG's, my friend. Way to go. Mr. Zode, welcome in. I think I'm a little screwed here on the draft, but you know what? Let's just do that. Oh yeah, I think they know that if they put King Ben in as a 7-star. If I do one more R4, I'll have... What are you waiting for then, Zode? I think Nimrod will be okay. He won't be as great. You see that? I did the light. Just throw your special. Didn't get the intercept there. He stepped forward. You saw it. He can get the light intercept, dag nabbit. All right, let's focus up. I'm trying. Jesus. Finally got an intercept in. And then I can't dex. Oh, I'm so sick of that. And I'm sick of that. There was an intercept. That doesn't count as an intercept. You gotta see her in the thing to draft Kashala. It's kind of hard to draft her when she doesn't show up. And that didn't count as an intercept? See, that's just, I'm calling BS right now. And of course she gets the, oh, all my toxins are down. I'm so dead. Oh, there's nothing that fixing the deck is going to do. I'm taking AA out of there, though. Oh, the BG climb is up and down and all over the place. Well, I got it fine. Then I just couldn't get an intercept. So, I'm going to take too much chip damage with him trying to do stuff. I've got cap rate encounters. I've got rank 4 Maker in there and others that can do it. Yeah, it's the intercept part that's going to kill me in all this. I've known forever in this game. I've known for years the weakest part of my game is intercepting. And in a meta where you have to intercept, it's just not going to be good. I rely on backdraft intercepts, and champions that when they hit into block can go unstoppable, so that you can get an intercept that way. I just know this is not going to be this isn't my meta. So it's kind of why I was focused so much on getting over 200 in the first meta. And I'm perfectly fine with it. It's just, I'm going to get frustrated because I don't like getting hit in the face. I just need somebody playing for me. What is a backdraft intercept? When you do like medium light, then you back up and you go for an intercept. And I wasn't paying any attention there. I'm looking at a message from my wife. But that works. And yes, Zode, I took Black Cat to rank 3. For you, baby. All for you. Yeah, and good luck, nice guy. I wish you well. I like seeing new names up there at the top. You guys, I was just curious, Bam's channel on Twitch. Yeah, it is. They had a little bit of an issue on Twitch where they're getting it fixed and it should be resolved soon. Not a big deal. It just was a timing issue with some stuff they did on the live stream. So a little 24-hour ban. They'll be back tomorrow and have everything fixed and working. I think they're going to put something out on Discord here shortly. They haven't yet, but I think it's coming soon about it. Okay, what do I have here? I'm trying to lock him in. That spinning wheel was preventing me. Yeah, I just... Hey, Robin Jacker 360, thanks for the follow. And if I missed any follows over on Twitch, I'm sorry. There's just trying to focus on Battlegrounds and that at the same time and getting everybody... If you wait to the end, if you want to see your name, I do give credits out at the end for those that have joined. So there will be that. Let's go here first. Probably dumb to do that, but we're doing it anyway. And we're going to do this. This fight either goes very, very good or very, very bad. There is no... There is no in between. Come on, hit me. Throw your special. Throw your special. Come on, throw your special. You'll do it if I'm blocking every single daggone time. Yosh. 3% from being an incredible fight. How do you deal with photon specials? You pray. No, for the special one, you can hold block. You block the first two parts of it, and then you have to parry when she comes flying in at you. It's a timing thing, so you just block, parry, and she doesn't hit you. On the special two, you just eat it. There's nothing you can do on the special two that I know of. So you kind of have to play around that and watch for it. See, I know this game. I know how to do things. I just can't do it. Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? No, there's no way to prevent it at all, unfortunately. Eventually, she's going to get the charges. Some champs handle it better than others. Some don't get her counter up that quickly, but she gets a charge basically almost any time she puts on a debuff. And tell me why that wasn't an intercept. Nice when the protection comes back there. Oh well, this was a loss anyway. I didn't have anybody to counter her. Yeah, I had no one to counter her. So I'm aware. Who was I going to use against her? I'm waiting. No, that is saved for the last round. I had Ironheart if he threw down Jean Grey. I had Carolina for the rest. Oh, stupid blocking unblockables. I just may have lost. Damn her. What the? And why didn't that count as a frickin' intercept? Okay. I'm just not going to worry about intercepts. I'm just going to let them come natural. Just fight the fight like you normally would, like it's nothing else. Quit trying to force intercepts. Yeah, I knew this was going to be bad, but I need an AI that is at least a little cooperative, or for the special intercepts to work when they're supposed to. Okay. Let's focus. Let's try and do something. You know what? I'm going to leave that. And I suck when playing on stream anyway. Hey, Kamikaze, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I know I missed some. Hey, G, what's going on? Relic intercepts don't work. Special intercepts are supposed to when they're dashing at you, but like against that Shuri, she was dashing. I threw the special too. It didn't work. So, I don't know. I don't get it. Yeah, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It is the way of Kabam. Hey, Stanton A82, thank you for the follow on Twitch. I was late with the Shuri intercept. I probably am. I need to take that message off. I'm not doing the stream boss thing anymore. I got it up there. I just don't have it visible. I've got too many defenders this time around. We're going to try something. I should have pushed harder in the first meta, but with my trip in there interrupting it. Too many hits. And now my Spleed Deboof is going to go bye-bye, waiting on this guy to throw specials. And I'm not paying attention to his counter. Too much other stuff going on. And I'm getting hit every single time now. Okay, I gotta ask this: what do you guys do when the AI plays like that? They play kind of turtle, and you can't get an intercept. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one there. Hey, 189 Graham, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Oh, I got a couple in there, but it wasn't many. Waited too long on that.
Oh my God! What a masterpiece!
Okay, sorry. 3-1-1! Okay. That wasn't terrible. Let's try some more here. You know what we're going to do, though? We're going to do this. Because it's about time for it to do its thing. And that would really set me off. See, my problem is when I go for light intercepts and they don't come, then they just stand there. And I cannot stand it when they're like, okay, no matter what you do, I'm ready for you. I'm going to stand here, and if you dash in at me, I'm just going to intercept you. If you stay back and you try and dash back, I'm going to come in at you at that point in time. It's always fun. It's always the fun game of, what do I do here? What is the best course of action not to get screwed? And see, that's my thing. I want to learn light intercepting, but every time I do it and miss, they just stand there. All right. It's kind of like, there's fights that I like. I like Enchantress and Ironheart, because I know with Ironheart, I can get Enchantress to dash at me. There's just something in that fight that I know the trigger. I know how, hey, Kappa Dree 35. I'm sorry, I know I messed it up. Oh, I've messed up a lot of fights. It's not just some. That's the, you know what? I don't want to fight. No, you know what? We're going to leave him in. I've got enough champions that can handle that crap. Let's take him out. I don't have him in my deck. We're going to take her out because she was a pain in the arse to fight. Who else do we want to get rid of there? Let's get rid of Gentle because I don't have him in my deck. And that'll work. Yeah, it's just not a unskilled player friendly meta, for lack of a better way of putting it. I've thought about putting Shuri in my deck. Hey, AIG, thank you for the sub. Okay. I think the cutoff issue there is those that can do it are doing it very, very well. So it's raising the top end, where there's going to be a lot of people like me that are congregating more at the lower end. The lower to middle is who can screw up more. The upper end is the skilled. You know what? We're going to try something here. He almost went where I wanted him to. Tips to get 7-star champions: keep grinding. They will come very fast once they start coming. Complete act content. Do Battlegrounds if you can. You get shards there. Join an alliance. You can get stuff with Radiance. You booed and you disliked and you unsubbed. Well, if you unsubbed, you're not saying anything in chat because it requires subs to be able to speak in chat. So I know you're lying. Howdy, Messiah. Normally I'm still in victory track at this point. Yeah. And that was a pretty darn good fight. That fight I like. That fight right there, I don't think it could go much better than that. Your God mod, you can do anything? Okay. I'll buy it. Sure. Hey, Adri, what's going on? Big hello to France. Ça va? Je parle français un peu. I can read it better than I can speak it. As a matter of fact, it's story time after this round. I'll tell you a little story about my name. What are my top 5, 6 champions? You're looking at them pretty much on the left-hand side of my deck there. You know what? Let's drop him. Yeah, let's drop him. Okay, we're going to have to do the mirror match here. And by mirror, I mean same. Hey, Mr. Mike Hill, howdy. Oh, my French is beautiful. My French is barely functional, but I appreciate that. Okay. I don't know what this is with your short arming stuff, but stop it. I had to throw that just so you wouldn't get to a special 1. Or I wouldn't get to a special 3. And then you just keep walking at me. That's fine. I'm not expecting to win this one anyway. That was supposed to be a light intercept. Yeah, Nick Fury is worth upgrading. Nick is a very strong champion. Onslaught is very strong. Serpent, very strong. Yeah, just look. Most, it's hard to pick out just 5 or 6 because it really depends on what you're doing. Let's try it. Oh, thank you, Audrey. I greatly appreciate that. And sorry, I will. That's fine. Whoa! Okay. Okay, now knock me out. Come on, quick, 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 quick. Not that way, you stupid little... She waited to throw that special one till second life. You notice that, right? The second I went second life, she threw that so that the stupid heal would be blocked. Holy crud. All right, so anyway, I don't know if Audrey's still in here, but a little bit about my name. My name is a very, very, very butchered French. So c'est facile comes from c'est facile, which in French is that is easy. So it was just something I used to say while gaming was c'est facile, and it just kind of got morphed and twisted and changed into c'est facile. So there we go. Oh man, that was horrible. That last fight, is that 2 in a row? That's 2 in a row. I think it's the first time in his whole flipping meta. Let's see. Rating say Fossey, thank you for Word of Fury. What's the word? I can't remember the one word. I said I could read it and I can't remember one word. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Anything intended to lead some? Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, my Snoozy, it doesn't surprise me. My English is barely passable at times, so. It's just been a long time since I've had to speak or do anything in French. And I'm going to open up some Halloween candy. I want to see if I understood that right. Let me do this first. Let me go. We're going to put her in. We're going to put her in too, just to see. Thanks for the... Okay. Thanks to... Okay. That kind of makes sense. I think I understand what you're saying. Probably don't, but, I'm going to say I do anyway. How about that? Oh, Wiccan. I hadn't thought about Wiccan. Wiccan may be good in this meta. And by good, I mean he may be passable. Did not get what I was looking for. Wiccan is never good. That's possible too. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed in this one. I'm kind of Scrooged in this one. Let's start it there. Sorry for the Microsoft Teams messages you're hearing. My team is finally busy, starting to get to work. Yeah, I was on there a few times. I don't know why, but they kept putting me up there. No, it's where I was sitting. I'm going to do this, although it doesn't matter. I don't know why. I don't know why. What we're going to have to do is build to a special 2 in here somehow. It was the candy. I'm telling you, it's the candy that was doing it. Okay, now if he puts down his serpent, I've got to throw. There's just no other way around it. Okay, this will be a throw. No, it's supposed to get here sometime today, Mike. I haven't seen it yet, but I haven't gone to get the mail. I love getting sidestep intercepted. Ow. I'm doing nothing to this guy. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's kind of what I figured was going to happen that round. I didn't have a counter. I could have tried to go Jean Grey, but I wanted him to have to think about who I still had sitting out there. Well, Thing would have done. Maybe if I would have gone Jean Grey there, it would have been okay. I kind of figured that was a throw. I was just throwing Thing down there, figuring he was going to take care of it pretty quick, pretty easy. Now, do I go Jean Grey here or do I go Thanos? Oh, he went another way. So we're gonna do Thanos here. We should be okay here. I can get intercepts at least. Whether we're okay or not, that's a different story. He screwed me over. Okay, now come into me. Thank you. I lost my Furies, so... Had nothing for him. Could have gone Jean, but I'm not good with Jean in that matchup. Oh well. Last one for now. We may come back later tonight for another one. We may be a masochist here and come back for another one. Furious Decisive. Yeah, she normally does. This meta, probably not. I've got to figure out... I got to get some Mystic champions that'll work. I'm thinking about maybe using one of those 2 to 3s and going Diablo. And taking Diablo up to rank 3 and putting him in. Maybe use a 2 to 3 and take Werewolf by Night up. Maybe that's the play. Definitely not doing Tiger. Does Werewolf's Howl work in this meta? It should? Okay. I just didn't know if it would block the power gain. And guess who I didn't ban? Like a dummy. Best $50 spent this side of Tijuana? Yeah. Yeah. It was pretty darn good. Definitely worth the money. Yeah, I haven't spent much either. This was the first since the Platinum track. And then that Platinum track was the first in a while as well. Oh, I'm going to purchase on the Mini anyway. Oh, that's kind of a wasted champion right there. Let's go here. Oh, yes, I bought that deal. It took me about half a second to decide I wanted to. That Pabiter Prabarker is pretty darn good. He's worth a little bit on the plat track. Plus the units you get out of it and all the other stuff. It's worth it. Okay, let's see if we can... This is not a great matchup. Especially when she light intercepts you, you stupid little... Ugh. Okay, I should just quit now. Because I screwed up. I'm talking about both, Messiah. I bought both. That was fun, wasn't it? Light intercepted twice. hate this game. Hey, Zemo, what's going on? That's fine. I'm not planning on this life being the one that does it for me anyway. I don't want to die that quick, though. Damn! She would not come after me. Oh, and instantly. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it. I'm frustrated. I'll be back later. I'm just going to go throw my head in the toilet and, give myself a swirly. So, anyway, thank you all for the new subs. Thank you, Kurt. Whoops. Thank you, Kurt, for the memberships and all that kind of fun stuff. I'll be back later. This is just frustrating. Just not one of my metas. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we're going to keep pounding away at it. It's only day 2, only match number probably 13, 14, something like that. We'll be back later. Hope everybody has a great afternoon. And let me see if anybody's streaming. I can be nice, even though I'm frustrated. Lefty streaming. There we go. Go say hi to Lefty. There we are. Give him a safe posse raid. Until later on, everyone have a great one. Take care.